You are my bitch. You are my bitch.
Hello and welcome to the Pimp Daddy podcast. I'm Brad Rickert, and with me as always is...
Sheri Ciprane, Sheri baby.
That's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
How you doing, Sheri?
Listen, last week I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah.
Not really, but a little. And this week, I am A-okay. I'm aces in the hole, baby, you know?
It's amazing what a little bit of water, a little bit of sleep, a little bit of...
Pussy.
A little bit of pussy.
Yeah.
A little bit of... just reading the Old Testament.
I have been
out
reading
loud.
books, not
Oh, you've been
the Bible.
reading?
Sometimes I do take the Bible, though, and I will flip through it and then just see what God wants me to read.
Oh, are you serious?
I swear to God. I do it like once a month.
I do that with cookbooks, and then I make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. You're
Did you-
lying.
No, I don't.
Sometimes I can't take you seriously. Sometimes I can.
See, I got that thing where, like, when I'm joking or if I'm saying something,
Yeah,
my tone doesn't
yep.
really change.
Yep. Like
Which
with
is
the mercury in the asshole.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah, I did. Right.
Thought that was real, and then it wasn't.
Yeah,
so.
sorry about that.
No.
Sorry to always be eluding you from the truth.
It's okay. I'm used to it. My dad did that, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
How's your dad doing? Don't want to talk about it?
No, my dad's fine. He's doing good. He is he's old. He's a mechanic, old biker guy. You know, we used to fist fight a lot back in the day.
You'd fist fight with your dad?
Yeah, as a teenager.
Like in a fun way or like in an
No,
aggressive
bro,
bad
it was
way?
fighting on the front fucking lawn. Fist fighting,
shit.
man. Yeah, but I was bad. It's not like
Was that during your drug time?
Yes, when I
Okay.
was a drug addict. Yeah. My mom in front of my wife, because my wife brought it up the other day during Christmas, and she's like, she asked my mom, she's like, Clyde. That's my dad's name, Clyde. It would be.
Oh, I see. It's a filler. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Clyde used to really hit Sheri. Sheri told me that. And my mom goes, well, Sheri, why don't you tell her why? It's not like she didn't deserve it. And I'm like, she's right. Like, I was an asshole, man. Like, I was bad.
At 3 years old.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Teenager,
he used to beat
right?
me.
Yeah.
Like, he used to spank me as a kid. You ever get spanked
Where do you
as
think
a
you
kid?
learned from it? Yeah, I got spanked.
Could you try again?
Siri, will you spank my ass?
Yo, how did that happen?
I don't know, but I kind of liked it.
I didn't even tell the bitch to say anything. Bro.
That's all right.
Anyway, yeah. No, my grandfather, he is, rest in peace, Clyde Sr. He was a bisexual artist, architect.
Oh, so you were born that way?
Yeah, for sure. That's where I
Damn.
got that gay gene.
That's
from.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, okay, so as a dad, if I was a dad, one of the worst things that could happen to me is if I didn't get along with my kid, okay, which is
Right,
sad.
yeah.
The second worst thing is if they were a lesbian, okay? And then
The devil!
And then the absolute worst thing that would happen is if my lesbian daughter beat the shit out of me.
Oh, no, he beat the shit out of me. I never won.
Oh, really? You never won?
I never won. No, I never won.
Well, that's beautiful then that
But
you
he
had to
did-
fight every time. I
he
think you
did
just were
teach
getting
me.
abused.
I mean, he did teach me. He's like, throw the left, throw the right, throw the uppercut. So I learned how to footwork and I learned how to box from
Who
my
beat your
dad.
ass more, your dad or Ashley Biden?
Ashley Biden beat me up.
Because she was coming for blood.
Yeah, she
Your dad was
fucked
just
me up.
trying to rattle your cage.
Yeah, he was just like whacking
Yeah.
me around a little bit.
Just
but,
that 80s, 90s
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah, but you know what's? He was right. So the last fist fight we got into, I was a teenager, and I met this guy. He was my counselor in rehab, my outpatient rehab, and he came to pick me up to spend the weekend with him at his house.
Okay.
And go to meetings all weekend and like hang out with the other
Sounds
rehab
super
kids.
sketchy.
To me, I'm like, that's great. We're gonna have a fun rehab time. And my dad's like, he's a pervert.
Yeah.
There's no way he's inviting all these girls to sleep at his apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're wrong. And like
Like just a 50-year-old dude that's like having a bunch of 15-year-old drug addicts over.
well, yeah, I was 14 and he was in his 30s.
I'll order Domino's.
Right, exactly.
We can watch Mary-Kate and Ashley mystery movies. I'm definitely not going to do anything
Yeah.
weird. At least you won't remember.
Dude comes to the door, right? And my dad's like, absolutely not. You're not gonna. Like, he's definitely.
Well, so your dad
a
loved
perv.
you then.
Yeah, he
on
did
some
love me.
level.
He beat me for love.
Right.
You know, I mean, he used to spank me as a kid with like a belt and
Yeah.
like pull my hair, but not really.
My dad would like get sad because he didn't want to hit me. We'd have to have like a fucking like therapy session before he'd spank me. He'd go, son, this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
Oh, wow.
And like a
no.
single tear coming down his eye. My dad's very sensitive. He's a sweet man.
I see where you get it from.
And then he'd spank my ass, and then my mom would be like, harder, harder.
Yeah, she was the G.
Yeah, but that wasn't about the spanking. She was fucking a guy in the other room, so she was yelling at him to say harder. But I misunderstood at the time.
Get the fuck out of here. You ever walk in on your parents having sex?
No, but one time there was a towel in the bathroom, and I put my hand in it, and that was a mistake.
Oh, you got the wet willy on
Dude,
your hand,
and I didn't,
dog.
and I was just like,
You can laugh. You can laugh out loud. People laugh in the background. Makes it better.
I was just, I was trying to I was at that point where like I kind of understood what cum was. I was like 8 or 9 probably.
Oh, you definitely knew a little, yeah.
So yeah, I was like, I remember being 8 or 9. I'm just like, tell yourself it's shampoo.
No.
Tell yourself it's
Was it
shampoo.
warm?
Tell yourself it's shampoo. I don't
You don't
really
remember
I
the
don't remember.
logistics? Okay.
Yeah. But it tasted great.
You nasty motherfucker, man. No, I'm just kidding.
I love you.
No, I caught my parents having sex one time. My mom was riding my dad.
Oh shit.
And the music was loud. They were playing like Led Zeppelin. It was a party. People were doing fucking coke in the backyard. Like,
no, is that real?
Yeah, it was a party. Yeah, no, my
and your parents were like hosting a party.
Yeah, and they were fucking.
They're middle aged. They have kids, and
Yeah.
they're like, "We're having so much fun at this party we're throwing. I'm gonna ride the fuck out of you, Clyde. Clyde,
right.
slip that dick."
And my
in
mom's
me.
name is Camille.
Oh
Isn't
god,
that funny, Camille and Clyde?
I used to date a Camille for a while.
That's a good. We used to call her Cammy. We still do. She's alive. But so I walk in on them. She's screaming, da 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 da, whatever. I just wanted to ask her if I could go across the street to the store to get some ice cream or something. And she comes running out and she's like, "Did you think Daddy was hurting me?" And I'm like, "No, I just wanted to get ice cream." You know.
She's like, "You can go get some ice cream and also get a Plan B because you're a little fuck and we don't want another one of you."
Yeah. Then one time I came home early and I wasn't allowed to have keys to my own house because I would steal from them and rob. So they had to let me in and let me out. So I knock on the door. This bitch answers the door.
You're like lesbian Bart Simpson. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But she answered the door in cat ears. Like leopard cat ears. Fucking bitch. She answered the door in leopard cat ears and just like a towel. And I'm like, what is going on? She's like, no, me and your father are just playing a game. I'm like, yeah, you guys are fucking pretending you're cats or something.
What's the fucking game? You gonna come in my mom again?
Exactly,
God damn it.
Exactly.
Good for them though.
No, yeah.
I feel like generations like starting with mine and younger, they don't fuck like that anymore.
No, I don't think Gen Z fucks a lot.
They don't be fucking as much.
Yeah, I think they're more self-aware. They're more emotionally I don't want to say emotionally intelligent because I used to say that. I just think they're more like educated on emotions.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're intelligent.
they're more brainwashed to be a cog in the machine, and they don't have animalistic instincts because they're too locked into their devices and the feeling of the weight of the world on their shoulders at all times. When really, for pure liberation, all you got to do is go balls deep in a prostitute and let it all out.
Fucking men and let it out. Come on her fucking tits.
On her.
You know.
But if she has breast cancer and she only has one tit.
That's fine.
Come on her face.
Whatever.
Come on her back.
Yo, do you know I have a friend?
Come on her bookshelf. Whatever you got to do.
She's a licensed clinical social worker in LCSW. She tells me that.
Did you say she worked at DSW?
No,
too?
LCSW. Licensed
LCE sound system?
Whatever. Yes.
Okay.
So real quick, right? She's been this for over 20 years. She's been a therapist for over 20 years. She told me that this is the most money she's ever made in therapy. It's like an annuity. And what an annuity is like these kids are paying her income constantly. And she said most of them don't even have like mental illness. So when she used to have to work in mental hospitals, she used to have to go to mental hospitals and work with like legit people who were schizophrenic, who had legit PTSD from Desert Storm and the war, legit like hardcore mental illness. And she said these kids, they're coming in being like, well, my mom saw me on TikTok doing like a bad dance and she called me ugly and it was wrong and now I have trauma from it. And she's like, yo, keep it coming because this is paying my bills.
Free money.
Yeah, and she's like, it's you know.
I used to go to a weird private Christian school when I was growing up, and there was this one mom that was just like, she had like a fucking 15-passenger van. I think she like one time had like a short bus that she was driving around, and it was all like her adopted kids that the state was paying her to keep.
Absolutely.
Single, no husband, 15 fucking kids.
Yeah.
They all smelled like shit. None of them could fucking read.
Yeah, that's 200 times 15 though. $200 like
food.
Yeah, because I was in foster care and it was like $200 a week that they used to get for me.
What the fuck are they feeding those kids? Just like fucking Nesquik powder and fucking, like bricks of cheese?
No, I had West Indian, I had black foster parents.
That's right.
And they used to call me, I swear to God, they used to call me Bo-Cat and Bati Boy.
Bati Boy.
And so, and I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant, bro. And I'm young, right? And I'm like, this is before I was a teenager. And I used to go to school and be like, I'm a Bo-Cat and a Bati Boy, and like be dancing and calling, you're a Bo-Cat, you're a Bati Boy. And then finally one of my, I think it was a teacher, was like, she was Jamaican, and she was like, Bo-Cat means like a slur for lesbian, and Bati Boy means like faggot, And I'm like, oh. Oh,
so it probably wasn't great that we were just like singing and dancing and saying it.
I mean, the Jamaicans will appreciate it.
It's like if I combined like the F word and the N word and said it at once.
Well, I wouldn't say the N word. I haven't said that since 2011. So.
Right. I mean, 2011, that was a good year. LMFAO was on top of the charts.
What was I doing in 2011? I mean, I was living here, but...
I was fucking delivering Jimmy John sandwiches, fucking smoking joints and thinking I was going to be an actor. And
I was dating a Calvin Klein model, and she was fucking nuts, that bitch. Nuts. So nuts. She started following me on Instagram the other day.
Oh, she's back in your life?
No, she just started following me. But I didn't follow her back.
Yeah, you didn't follow her back.
Fuck no.
No.
She still looks good, though.
I mean, you had to check out the page.
I definitely did.
But you didn't follow her back.
She looks skinnier than ever. It used to be heroin chic back in the day, like skinny heroin
I feel like that's
chic.
Still a thing a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got these fucking people out here looking like fucking Tim Burton characters, like you don't know whether it's fucking Halloween or Christmas. It's like, oh man, they're hungry. That's sexy. I want to feed them with my penis and stuff,
Yeah, they're...
Oh yeah, they got the face.
I want to be like that again, though. I'm dieting.
Oh, dude,
I'm trying to
I
do
wish
really
I was
good.
bulimic. I feel like shit, like feeling healthy and full.
That's
all
why
the
I'm
time.
drinking red wine lately, to lay off the whiskey and the beer. Like I'm trying to lose that 20, 30 pounds.
That's why I'm trying to just drink antifreeze and
Well, you'll die if you do that.
Not if you just gargle it for a little bit though.
How are we on time?
That's a great question.
Did she text?
It's probably about that time. Well,
should I do the
what?
Welcome back to the Pimp Daddy Podcast. I am Sheri Ciprane. Sheri, baby. That's my boy.
Hey, I'm Brad Rickert, international superstar entertainer extraordinaire. You just watched the first part of this episode, but now there's a different part where we have a beloved guest.
We have a guest. This is one of my first friends in comedy. She's the one and only Priya Blunts, everybody.
Thank you guys for having me, pimps.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And just so you know, we're not insinuating that you're a prostitute or a hoe by having you as a guest on here. We're just, we want to share in our pimpdom with you. We view you as a pimp as well.
I think it's sex worker.
Thank you. I can definitely co-pimp with you guys.
Yeah, you're definitely a pimp.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be friends with you if you weren't. I'm not inviting anyone on this podcast I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with cornballs.
Honestly, I'll invite anyone on if it can better my career, if they pay me, if they give me sexual
Not
favors.
Me, bro. I got a 6-figure job. I don't need none of it.
I know, you pay for your sexual favors.
Oh. Only once.
I was going to say, have you ever paid for sexual favors?
Okay, so...
We actually had this conversation recently. But,
it was an accident.
Right.
All right. My friends got me a sex worker in Miami one time. Because I had just gotten in a breakup with my girlfriend, and
it doesn't count if it's a gift certificate.
Yeah, it was like a gift certificate. I thought this girl was really into me, and it was my first BBL though.
Oh, damn. Wait, when was this? Because you might have caught it pre,
It was like 2011, 2012.
That's an early stage BBL.
It was glorious.
And it was in Miami, and Miami has some amazing fucking surgeons.
They do.
So that ass.
Wait, we're talking about Brazilian butt lifts, not big booty Latinas.
She was that as well.
Same damn thing.
She was that.
Well, you can be like from like fucking
Cuban.
Norway and get a Brazilian butt lift, right?
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know if you meant like it was like
it's not recommended.
A BBL with a BBL, or if it was like because
like a Big Mac.
I could get a BBL.
No, we're talking about the medical thing, not the porn category.
All right, my apologies.
Right. No, but Priya is a comedian in New York City, based out of New York City. She's very,
born and
very
raised,
funny.
right?
That is true.
She's from Queens. Actually, what part of Queens are you from?
I was born in Flushing, but then I grew up in a lesser known part of Queens called Floral Park.
I know Floral Park. That's Long Island.
It's half of my
that ain't Queens.
technically,
Strong Island.
Technically, half of my town is in Long Island and half of it is in Queens. But I'm on the Queens side. I went to Queens public schools my entire life.
P.S. Shout out PS.
PS 191.
Right.
Is there more?
The Mayflower School.
Oh, Christopher Columbus, 1492.
Columbus sailed that fucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
1492.
There were a lot of Italians in my school. So
Yeah.
that
I'm sorry.
tracks. Yeah.
That's,
Why are you sorry?
I mean,
I'm Italian, motherfucker. Slow your roll.
oh yeah. Butter your roll. Free bread
Soprano.
sticks.
Where's Soprano's fucking shirt?
Oh, I thought that said Sopranis.
That is my last name, but yeah. No, but we love Priya. She's also a very, very talented roast battler. Very skilled at that.
Wait, didn't I just see you lose?
You did.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I lost.
To
I've
who?
been losing sometimes.
No, that's fine. That's
good.
fine.
I
But when you
lost
win,
to-
you win, you know? It happens.
I lost to this guy, Chris Kinback. And it was actually, I should have prepared better for that roast. This just sounds like excuses, but I should have prepared better for that
No, it's
roast because
real.
I
Keep it
knew
real.
that his style of comedy, like he is a one-liner comic.
Oh,
So the roast format is so perfect for him.
Okay.
So I already knew that he was going to do great.
Right.
And I should have came correct.
Yeah, but you know what? That just makes you better for the next time.
Oh, it does.
You know?
Like once
It's
you have
gonna
that
make you more
loss-
skilled.
Like once you rack up that loss,
Yes.
after that you're just like, I gotta fucking win next
Right.
time. Like the next
Right.
person is gonna catch it. you know?
Exactly.
it hurts. Yeah, it doesn't
Exactly.
feel good.
It doesn't
Yeah.
feel good. No.
What's your
Exactly.
record then?
Honestly, I stopped keeping track of my record.
Oh, you've
Oh,
done that many?
I've done last year. I remember there was this one month where I had 3 roasts within a week.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm making comments here. I did that too.
We have our friend in the background, Sarah Barnett
Do
here.
that to me later, but
That's a lot.
It feels like so much homework.
It's so much homework.
It is,
Yeah, it
right?
sucks.
It's a lot of like downtime studying, like working it out.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet because I'm too much of a pussy, you know?
I feel like you would kill it.
I think I'm too. I used to be a rap. I used to battle rap in the 90s and early 2000s. So I'm coming in hot though.
You'd be
You know what I
emotional
mean?
about it too.
Like I wouldn't be racist or like, you know, anything like that. But
You'd
I
want to
don't know.
hurt them.
yeah, I would make fun
Yeah.
of them for their like most deepest, like darkest, like most
Which,
insecurities. Like
as
I
you
see
should.
you have you know, love handles, you know, like
Right.
something like that. And I don't want to
Something
do that.
so specific that it actually hurts
Your
them.
mom died.
Yeah.
Well, they do that already. They do that
Yeah.
kind of shit. They already do that mom died shit.
See, that
Yeah.
doesn't hurt their feelings because it's out of their control. You got to pick on something that they might have slight control over, but
That's
not
why
the
I'm learning.
discipline to change,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
can't.
I'm trying to learn that. See, battle rap, that's what you do. You pick on their physical appearances,
Right,
what color you are,
Right.
what clothes you have on,
right.
your shoes, you know, shit like that. That's not how comedy works. So.
I mean, sometimes with a roast battle, you want to stick to what the audience can also see.
Exactly.
So sometimes it does. It
Fair.
is a little shallow in that way.
Right.
And then all the rest is like whatever you dig up about these people. Like
Yeah.
I made the mistake of telling one of my roast partners how my marriage broke apart.
Oh, she's divorced, by the way.
Oh,
I have
yes.
met her husband. He's
a
actually
cool
a
dude.
pretty famous DJ.
He's not famous.
He makes
but-
it. Look on Instagram. He seems. I mean, he does. He's
thing.
out there.
He does his
No,
thing.
he's not like DJing at fucking Rogers Bar down the
No,
street.
no,
These
no.
are like venues with thousands and
Yeah.
thousands of
Oh,
people
shit,
that he's
that's what's up.
DJing
He
at.
works in that industry.
No, like
he works
legit.
in that industry,
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
he is. He's a white boy, right?
He's a white boy,
And he
yeah.
was a SoundCloud rapper, if I'm not mistaken.
absolutely. When I met him.
Oh, shit. That's what's
That's
up.
where Priya Blunts comes from. He was Philly Blunts. And,
Wow.
yeah, and we both
What?
sold
You
weed
took
in
his
high
last
school.
name? You
Yeah.
took his stage last name?
We both sold weed in high school, and
hell
then we
yeah.
started dating.
Oh, he's from New York too.
Yeah, he's
oh,
from-
that's
Oh,
okay.
shit.
from
That's a
Brooklyn.
beautiful
okay.
story. I hope you two
Yeah.
get back together.
Shut the fuck up. Have you been talking to my mom? Like,
I
what
mean-
is going
I'm not going to say no, but.
I mean, I'll never. Life is long. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
I don't. He loved you so much, I could tell.
But damn, yo.
No, I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. Like,
No, he did.
I
He
met
really
him
did.
probably 3 times. One was at the Comedy Mob, one was at the other one, and one was another fucking.
What does a DJ do when they write a breakup song? They're like.
I don't know, but I tell after they were divorced, I was watching his stories, and he was sad.
He was going through it.
He was sad.
Yo, he got a tattoo.
Ew.
Did you see the tattoo?
Maybe.
It says "Unbreak My Heart."
Yes, I did see that.
Like the Tony
Break
Braxton.
my heart. That's Tony Braxton.
And now he lives
what
in
a
the
fag.
forest.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
It went from he was such a cool dude to what a fag.
Because that makes
Real
me
quick.
not respect him anymore.
Oh, come on. Just let
No,
him
I'm just
live.
kidding. I like him.
If Priya
like him.
divorced you, wouldn't you be sad?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Of course I'd be sad.
Brad, if you were my couples therapist, maybe we'd still be together.
Hey!
Maybe we'd still be together.
Yo, do you have any advice
If
for
only
me?
I could save my own.
Yeah, right? I was going to say,
Are you married?
No, he's not. He's not.
I live with my girlfriend, and
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm falling apart at the seams, Priya.
You look fine.
Yeah, thanks. You look fine. I look like I need to make one more sale, or I'm gonna be fucking homeless.
A, B, C. Always be selling. That's not even the...
Someone went to New York public schools. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
No, that's a quote from like Death of a Salesman.
No, it is.
Always be closing, not
Always be-
selling.
always be
C doesn't start with an
Or
my
selling.
God.
You can do both. But do you have any advice for me not to get
ABS,
divorced?
IBS.
Oh, to not get divorced.
Or it's like, are there any like warning signs? Because my wife is like, we've been married since 2014, but don't ask, don't tell. I have cheated many, many times, but I have been celibate.
You know
not
we're on a
cheated.
podcast, right?
She knows.
Okay.
She knows. She knows.
Oh yeah, we
that's
talk
good
about
for
this
you.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she knows. And I haven't cheated since I started comedy, and
You know, it only gets harder when you
that's
start
funny.
comedy.
Comedy is like the nicotine patch for pussy for you. It's like it's keeping me
I'm not
busy.
fucking any of these girls.
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's just like it's giving you the
They're
little
my
craving.
friends. I'm not trying to be that old lesbian that's like, hey.
It's just gonna happen, but
Yeah.
not the. You don't have to be a pervert one. You know.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, you can just be like
I'm working on it,
someone
yeah.
that like gets people thoughtful gifts and stuff like that.
So you told your wife about the
Yeah.
the things.
Yeah.
Good for you, first of all. Good for you.
Well, she found out.
Okay. That's different.
She found out through emails. Bunch of nudes from girls. But anyway, because I used to save them in my emails. But anyway, any red flags of like,
Yes.
what were the warning signs before you
Cheated.
got divorced that you were like, maybe if we would have went down this road we wouldn't have got divorced? Or was it like a dead end, like we're done?
Well, no, I definitely know the things that we could have done different.
Okay.
Compromise on some different ends. But I will say for you, the biggest warning sign is when she stops fighting with you.
Giving a fuck.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the moment
Right.
that
She don't give a fuck. Yeah, she
Right.
don't give a fuck. I'm be living in Mass Smith in a studio soon.
You know, so I kind of
Oh,
went into
baby.
that.
Glendale.
God.
We living in Glendale. In the
Glendale
studio.
isn't that bad.
She loves you. You love her. Everything's okay.
No, we're fine.
Everything's fine.
I mean, we be fucking. You know,
That's important.
but,
That is important.
Yeah.
I mean, me and my ex, we were still fucking
Exactly. Sometimes that doesn't
Last
matter.
until
week.
the end.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
But
You should get him
also,
to cheat on his new
fucking-
girl with you.
Fucking is also how
should do it.
so how actually we got divorced. It was
Yeah,
like
how
a
that
whole-
happened.
So I do talk about this on a different podcast, so I don't really care. But so my ex and I, we after we got married, we got into threesomes.
That's how
Yeah,
With
I was-
girls or guys?
girls.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, he had that Tony Braxton tattoo, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. So yeah,
It was a Tamar Braxton
it's
tattoo.
crazy because
Oh, break my heart again.
say you love me again.
So you was fucking with
my
women. Did you go down on them?
All the time, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, I didn't know
What
that
the
about you.
fuck? Yeah, no, sometimes the
Couple
girls were
sinners.
just like,
Rhea.
sometimes the girls were just like, yeah, I'm just kind of into you. I don't really know about him.
Yeah. He was in the corner just beating off.
So he's just like, I guess I'll go to bed.
Yeah, he was DJing his
Wait.
dick in the corner.
Can DJs rub the clit really good?
Break it.
I mean, he was definitely good with his hands, but
Yeah.
he had good hands. But his hands were, I feel like they were the same size as mine, and I didn't like that.
You have pretty long
I
fingers.
have pretty long fingers.
We got Big Mike over here.
I think my hands might be bigger than yours.
They are.
You
They're
can ball
longer.
basketball, right?
You
I
hit that
can. I used to play
G-spot.
basketball for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I
for
used
real?
to play too.
That's what's up.
I used to play one-on-one.
What's your game like?
Wait. Oh, when I hit on girls?
No, when you play basketball.
I don't give a shit about the basketball. What is your game like with girls, actually?
I don't know. Honestly.
How did you find these girls? Did you find them online? Did you meet them at
No, we tried the
clubs
online
and the
thing.
DJ
It never
scene?
worked. It never worked online, but it was always like organically at places that we would be, and it was never something where I was like seeking it out.
Okay.
It was just something that
Yeah.
would just kind of fall organically
Yeah.
happen
Natural. Yeah.
a few times a year.
That's
you
cool.
know. And it was great. It was great. We did it
Yeah.
so drama free for so long.
And you didn't get jealous when you saw him coming on another woman's
No,
tits?
I didn't give a fuck.
Okay.
I really didn't give a flying fuck. See,
Okay.
the thing is, we eased into it. We're like before we had gotten married, like we had these like moments where it would be like me making out with a girl and then him making out with a girl. And so I was trying to gauge like how I felt about it.
Did you get jealous?
And I was like, did I? And I wouldn't get jealous. And I thought it was really fucking hot. So I was like, so I took that as like a, as like a step of like, we could take this.
You didn't just jump into the deep end of the pool.
No.
You got in slowly.
I did my reading on Reddit, you know.
Oh, God.
Subreddit's fucking.
Is that how you watch your porn?
Subreddit.
Is Reddit how you watch your porn?
You know, and then you talk about, you know, the conversations you have to have.
Yeah, you have to have open and honest
things.
Yeah.
And
did you ever use toys like dildos on women? Or was it just like natural fingers and mouth?
You know, I'm not
picturing this in my head at all.
I'm not really a big toy girl, so I don't really have them around my house.
You don't need the toys.
So we never really...
You had a real dick in the mix. You didn't need a fake one. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true. But yeah, so how's the weather? No.
Can we get Sheri a towel real quick?
I know. I'm like, were you popular in high school? Or were you like, did you peak in high school? Were you a nerd in high school?
I was a nerd my entire life.
Okay, not anymore.
She sold weed in high school, right?
That's what you did. Sell weed in high school.
You did sell weed. You were a nerd that sold weed? That's pretty fucking cool.
I was somebody that sold weed in the nerdiest high school in New York City.
Okay.
It was like one of those you have to like test into it once.
Oh, wow.
So I went to the nerdiest high school.
Like LaGuardia or...
it was actually Stuyvesant.
Yeah, Stuyvesant, yeah. Stuyvesant's pretty legit.
So yeah, I sold weed at Stuyvesant.
So did you get to mark it up because of that, or were they super good with numbers and you had to like play it fair?
You know what it is? So there wasn't so many people smoking weed at Sty. It's just that some of the kids were just super rich, like city kids.
Yeah, and they were ready to buy that shit.
And I was just the kid from Queens, and I was like, somebody's got to sell the weed.
Right, and you had to connect.
And it's going to be me.
Yeah,
there you go.
Man.
And no.
You ever get in any fist fights?
I was just a huge stoner. I was never like super
You were
popular.
chill. Very chill.
Yeah. Like
relaxed.
people knew who I was, but I wasn't like trying to be the center of attention
Right.
How big is that school? Like, how many people did you graduate with?
Like 1,000 people.
Yeah,
shit, that's huge. Yeah.
It's actually pretty big.
It's a good business model. Good job.
Lucy Liu actually went to my high school.
She
spoke at my graduation.
Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Did they have subtitles?
No.
Who is your favorite angel from Charlie's Angels? Would it be Lucy because of your shared bond?
Of being Asian, I kind of love that for her.
Oh, I meant because of where you went to school. But
oh.
Well, see, Priya, you have to understand, I don't view you as Asian. I view you as brown.
Indian. You're Indian, right?
You just maybe. Yeah.
Punjabi or
not Punjabi.
The other one.
Punjabi adjacent.
Okay.
It's actually this place called Gujarat. My real last name is Patel.
I remember us discussing one night when we were leaving a mic or a show. You were like, I was contemplating on changing my name from Priya Blunts to Priya Patel. And I was like,
no.
But hold on. See, the Indian comedy community has your fucking back.
Well, they still will either way.
They still do.
They still will. Okay. Then that's all you need. Then you're good.
If anything, change it to like Priya Hookah. I fucked up that joke. God damn it.
Hookah Lounge.
Anyway.
That sounded too much like hooker.
I know. I said it wrong.
Hookah. Yahuwah.
Hooah.
Fucking hooah.
God, I stepped on myself.
No, you're fine. You're fine, bro. So, yeah, definitely keep Priya Blunts. There
Blunts
was a
forever.
debate with the
Blunts
other comics.
forever.
They were saying do Patel.
Mm-hmm.
I said stay with Blunts. So, you could do Priya Patel Blunts.
And Priya means beloved, right?
How do you know that?
He Googled that shit before you came.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that.
Oh, we do research on the show.
Oh, well, that is correct, yeah. It's a beloved Blunts.
I love that,
yeah. That should be your merch. And like have like smoke coming out. Beloved Blunts. I love that.
So before I say anything stupid.
I'm ready.
You're Indian, correct? Did I just miss that?
Yeah,
No, that's correct.
Yeah, okay.
She's Punjabi adjacent.
Who are, if you have your finger on the pulse of Indian Americans, who are they voting for?
Oh.
Trump, yeah. Sorry.
So my mom,
Vivek Raman.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, if he gets in there. Oh, wow.
Vivek.
No, they don't like him.
They don't like
Oh,
him.
they don't like
like
him?
him.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
The thing is, like, there's a lot of Indian people that we're getting into race politics right now.
That's fine.
So there's a lot of Indian people who I feel like because we're Indian people, we have this thing. So we were colonized, right?
Absolutely.
We were colonized. And then there's Indians who were upper echelon Indians during the time of colonization that used to get treated as almost equals by the British.
Right. Who were somewhat
because they were doing
complicit
business
in
with
it,
them.
yeah.
Exactly.
They were
the ones.
complicit in all of this.
That goes on in Africa and every other
Yeah.
country too.
So there's a lot of whitewashed Indians who, for some reason, think they are Caucasian. And it really really does. And then I feel like when they come into like a country like this where there's so much race division and all of that, they're like, oh, we're white.
Yeah.
Me
and Sheri
not
think
to
we're
talk shit
black.
about my sister, but
I'm definitely black on the inside.
I know.
But
my sister uses white emojis for some reason. I don't know.
She uses white emojis.
I don't know how to unpack that at all. Yeah, she also has
Isn't
like
that just the
long
factory
blonde
settings?
extensions.
No, you can
She's
change
like-
it.
No, I know.
Oh.
You know, so I'm just like, it's weird because like me and my sister grew up in the same exact place, but I'm like, oh, she was on
She
the Long
younger than
Island
you.
side. No, she's older than me.
Oh.
I was like,
Older.
oh, she went more towards the Long Island side. I went more towards the Queens
How old
side.
is she?
She's 39.
She's
39.
almost like Gen X, elder millennial.
Yeah.
So yeah,
She's a hot doctor if anybody's looking.
Oh shit!
well,
yeah.
she's Indian, so of course she's a doctor. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm a doctor too. No,
How does your family feel about you being a comedian?
Yeah, they really don't like it. They really don't like it. They think it's
Until
what
you
broke
on
my marriage
Netflix,
up.
and then you're like,
Oh really?
Yeah, no, they think it broke my marriage up, which they're not totally wrong.
It does seem to get the truth out of us. That's for sure. It kind of fast tracks the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about Indian families is like you're not really supposed to be like spilling your tea to anybody,
No.
especially not on stage
or online or on stage or
exactly.
anything.
So
yeah.
for them, they're just like, oh my god. But
Right.
they don't watch my sets. They don't watch a lot of my
Yeah.
comedies. They don't really
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about half of the time. They just hate my lifestyle. All they see is me leave the house late at night and then come home even later at night.
Right.
My mom told me I live like a drug dealer, and she's not wrong.
Well, your name is Priya Blunts,
Yeah.
And you were a drug dealer.
and
And
you
I-
were a drug dealer.
Yeah, but that was so long ago. Oh
No,
my
I
God.
know. I'm reformed.
Does your
Yeah, I
mom
get
know you were a drug dealer back then?
No.
it. She does now.
Yeah, clip it. No,
just
I'm.
kidding.
My mom only learned that I smoke weed like maybe a year ago.
And it's legal too. So
And your
it's
last name is
easier,
Blunts.
You know.
yeah,
it's a
she
lot
didn't put it
easier.
all
She didn't know
together.
that?
My
Yeah.
mom is like my mom is like super old school New Yorker type. At this
Yeah.
point, she's been living here since the 80s. My mom works on Jamaica Avenue.
Okay.
My mom has worked in the government building on
Southside
Jamaica Avenue.
Jamaica Queens.
Yeah. So
Shout out.
my mom always talks about like her homies on the block. She's like, oh, there's this nice young man. He's always standing on the corner where my office is
He tells
every
me
single day.
real Gucci bags.
No. She said, she's like, I know that he's a drug dealer, but he's really nice. He's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get to know them, they're pretty all right guys.
And
Yeah.
I was like, this guy actually sounds great. Like he's
Not the
like,
coke dealer, so be careful.
no, I think it's just a weed guy. Maybe.
We guys are cool.
Weed guys are very cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, it still is a community. So it's like he sees an older woman that he sees every day. He opens the doors for her.
Right.
He grabs her bags for her. Like, you know, just
Oh,
like
yeah.
a nice
Right.
man.
He's a gentleman.
I'll be right back. I'll go grab it.
Absolutely.
You guys
We're
keep
gonna
talking.
smoke this for you.
Oh, let's
Have,
do it.
have a little, you know. So Priya, while Brad's going into lighter, I started an OnlyFans, but I'm not fucking on it.
What you doing?
I'm just exercising naked.
Oh.
Yeah, I am. I really am. I've lost 7 pounds. It's working. I'm doing good. Would you ever do an OnlyFans? I'm curious.
Well,
Because you
know.
got the body.
Jesus Christ.
I would
No.
never do. I would do if I was to do an OnlyFans. I would do.
I mean, I'm in my 40s, so I'm gonna
Blink if
talk
you're
that
okay.
talk.
Is everything all right?
It's fine.
We're cool. She's
I'm
fine.
kidding,
I know.
Sherry.
I
Come
talk
on.
that shit.
I feel like I would never show my titties for anything unless like Martin Scorsese was directing.
Oh.
What about for some beads?
No,
Like in the street, like for fun.
No.
Not like on camera, but
no, that's not.
what about one of those caricature artists where
I would
one
do-
was bigger than the other?
I would do like a OnlyFans, like a feet one.
Oh yeah, you could do that. You
I would
probably
do
got
a
good feet.
mukbang
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
What's that where you eat
Oh,
a bunch?
yeah.
It's where you eat a bunch.
And your mouth be like, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and like I can like there's other things I can think of which are totally non-sexual that I'm like I feel like people might pay for this.
They would. No, they definitely would. For sure.
But no, I'm very much. I mean, you know, I wear like a lot of track pants. I wear a lot of big old sweatshirts and shit.
Right.
In the summer, I you know I dress
Right.
like a girl, but
Yeah. You wear a lot of halter tops.
Yeah.
and stuff. That's good.
Sherry knows your whole outfit collection.
You know, I'll be watching the girls, you know. I compliment too. Like I'll give you a compliment.
You
But
compliment my shirts too.
I do.
You know, you honestly are
And
not.
if I don't like it, I won't compliment you.
I know you haven't commented on anything.
I said you have a good
I'm just kidding.
Basquiat
I'm
jacket.
kidding. I'm kidding. I love you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Papa likes that.
It was Priya's birthday yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So we're celebrating, smoking a nice little J with her. Although
We're having a
pretty
beloved
big
blunt
J.
with beloved blunt.
Exactly. Beloved blunts. Hell yeah, baby.
Sherry, when's the last time you smoked a blunt?
Oh, so I smoke blunts about once or twice a month by myself.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's actually Philly's blunts. It's actually Philly's.
Do you keep
blunts.
any of it in there?
Trigger warning.
What, the tobacco?
Yeah.
No, I crack it, throw
Right.
it out, and then I take out that leaf
You
piece
just-
that's bad for you.
Cancer paper.
Yep.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
roll it up. And I'll smoke
Brad, you
a
ever smoked a
blunt
blunt?
to the face.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I've smoked some weed in my life. Yeah.
Sarah, you can open that door if you don't want to get a contact.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Wow. Sarah's cool.
No, yeah.
And you're open the door for me.
Oh, you want that?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good.
So I think that Queens girls, I've lived in New York City for over 20 years, and I think that Queens girls are the hottest girls to me. Like girls that are from Queens, like actually from there. Like my hairdresser, she's from, where's she from? Like Ridgewood, Maspeth area, Italian, gorgeous.
They were the
girl.
hottest on TV too. Leah Remini from King
Yes,
of Queens.
fucking
Fran
Debbie
Drescher.
Mazur, Fran Drescher, like the list goes on. Like
Yeah.
dark hair. Some are just like they're just beautiful Queens girls. You know.
Mhm.
What borough do you think are the hottest guys? Yeah. Staten Island.
Ew. Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm
It's
just
gonna
kidding.
have to be Brooklyn.
Okay.
There's
If
just-
they're from there,
they have to be from there.
not a guy from Wisconsin who moved
So
here
you're
a
into
year
black
ago to
guys.
start comedy.
There's a lot
No,
of
they're-
white people in Brooklyn,
especially Jewish.
But I'm
Now.
also into like the entire
Hasidic
spectrum.
Jews.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, there's a lot of hot Italians.
Right,
in
Italians.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, there
You
are a lot
there's
of hot Italians.
Nice Jamaican pocket in Brooklyn. Like it's like the,
Yeah, I live in that little pocket down by that area.
But
They are really hot.
it's always been a thing that Queens girls always go for Brooklyn guys because the guys from Queens
Yeah,
are
that's like
corny
that,
as fuck. Corny
Shout
as
out to
fuck.
Queens. I was raised out in Brooklyn. It's a Renee song from the Ghetto Boys, and it's a love story rap song about a guy from Brooklyn and a girl from Queens. She gets shot in
cute.
the end, but yeah,
Oh damn!
They all do.
Should have never went to Brooklyn. No.
because that's what happened too. Do you make Indian food?
Yeah, here and there.
What do you make?
I'll make like
That butter chicken.
no.
Ah, okay.
I'll do like a curry chicken.
Oh,
Like a
curry
simple
chicken's good, too.
It's super
Yeah.
easy.
Hell yeah.
I do
Hell
like
yeah.
aloo gobi. That's like the cauliflower
Mhm,
with the potatoes.
mhm. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, my list kind of. Oh no, I make palak paneer. I can make.
Oh, I
What's
love that.
It's like
I
it's
love
basically
that.
creamed spinach with like cheese cubes.
Like huge, like big square cubes of the cheese.
Is it bad for you? Isn't most Indian food pretty good for you?
Not what you get in the restaurant.
Mhm.
I feel like restaurant food is very just
It's healthier
like-
than some shit.
Right.
it's
that's what I
healthier
mean,
than
yeah.
some shit.
Mhm.
But,
But cheese cubes and just like a hint of spinach doesn't sound.
Oh no, it's like
Yeah.
a lot of spinach.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
mostly
lot.
spinach.
It's, most, it's
Spinach.
four
I
or
got you,
five
got
cubes,
you.
and the rest is whole
I
spinach.
see.
Yeah. You ever
See,
go to-
America just makes it a dip.
Okay, no.
You know, like they
No.
just turn that
Yeah.
into a bunch of cheese
Yeah.
soup, you know, and then they dip fucking Doritos in it, and then they fucking yell at their stepson for fucking forgetting to put the cover on the overground pool.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Oh, but homemade Indian food is super healthy. Super healthy.
No, it is. It definitely is. I'm off that, son.
I'm off that like crazy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am off that, baby. What's the craziest drug you've ever done?
Me?
Yeah, acid, shrooms, heroin, crack, anything. What have you? What's the craziest?
A Denny's Grand Slam
I've never-
fist
I feel like-
race.
One? You always talk about Denny's out this one.
I feel like I kind of drew my line at like,
Crack.
no, what the fuck?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean,
Gotta do a little
look. I mean,
crack.
look.
you don't look. Like
Anybody
that
who's
at
done
all.
cocaine has accidentally done meth at some time. At some point,
Yeah.
that's just a
Facts.
fact.
Yeah.
smoked it or sniffed it.
Sniffed it.
Oh.
Obviously.
Well, they've done fentanyl too. Then.
If you've ever done cocaine in Canada, yeah, it's meth. Like fun fact.
Shout out Canada, y'all sniffing meth.
You are. So accidentally,
I knew I had a weird time
accidentally
at Niagara
done
Falls.
methy Canadian cocaine, but aside from that, just I was gonna say the basics, LSD. Mushrooms.
That's a basic. I've never done that.
Molly, ecstasy.
She's more of a recreational. She dated a DJ. She
that's
she likes
true.
the fucking vibe. She didn't fucking want to join a gang and get in a fight with someone. She was trying to see cool colors.
People tried to get me to do
shrooming.
DMT with them. I said no.
That lasts 5 minutes, I heard, or 5 seconds.
But I'm not about it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I want to do ayahuasca and like a retreat in Costa Rica. Have you heard of this?
That's specific.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I looked into
friends
it.
that have done it.
Yeah. Did they like it? Was it life changing for them?
Absolutely.
Would you do it?
I don't know if I would.
Okay. You don't want to fuck around with that demon yet.
Not just
Yeah,
yet.
me neither. I'm waiting on that too.
Not just yet.
Yeah.
You know, before I got divorced, I had this like calling to do it.
Like a priest or a...
Ayahuasca
just,
before
like,
you got divorced?
Like a
cleansing thing?
well, no, you just kind of feel it, like
like it's time that you should do this.
If it's calling to you that you should do it, and you
it's
feel
calling
like,
to me, but I know I'm not ready yet. So why didn't you do it?
You just got to take the time to do it.
I felt like it was calling for me, and then I got divorced, and I was like, well, the calling stopped.
Okay.
No, it was a call for divorce.
It wasn't ayahuasca.
No, it really was. That's actually whenever I did psychedelic trips in like the last few years of my marriage.
How was that?
What?
Trips. What's that
Psychedelic
like?
trips? Oh, tripping?
Yeah. Do you see
Do you want me
shit?
to explain tripping to you?
No, just tell me, like, did you like it a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
It really, you get to explore the very far corners of your mind.
Do you hallucinate? What's the craziest thing you hallucinated? What's the craziest thing you saw?
I mean, like, you don't, the thing is, like, you don't, like, see things.
Mermaids.
Like, there's no blue smurfs showing up and
Yeah,
shit.
there are. You haven't been to mine?
What kind of mushrooms are you doing?
No, LSD. I'm
Oh,
talking about.
LSD. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, still no.
Or sure.
For me, it's
No, I don't
mostly
see shit
like color overlay type stuff will happen, and just like you know, like
That
things
sounds
like that.
nice.
Like it's really nice.
You could feel a color.
It's like you're living in a wallpaper.
You could
It's
taste the
like-
color. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how many minutes we got, Johnny boy?
35.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Did you know I have a gay dad?
You have a gay dad?
No.
I was gonna say that explains so much.
That's the best. I've heard Brad say this to more than 20 people, and my response 9 times out of 10 was like, "Oh, for real, bro? You cool? Like, you good? You want to talk about it?" Or they're like, "Oh, for real?" That was the best response I've ever heard. That explains a lot. Oh,
I do have Obamacare, though, so kind of.
yeah,
Oh.
that's true. Daddy care.
Obama's my gay daddy.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with
Yo,
us.
thanks
Yeah, no,
for coming
for
on the
sure.
Pimp Daddy
Thank you guys for having
podcast.
me.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
It's a wine,
Some
chilling.
pimps talking about some pimp shit.
You hear that? Say it again.
Just some pimps talking about some pimp shit.
Just some pimps talking about some pimp shit. Hell yeah. Thank you for coming, baby. That was fun.
You are my bitch.
Thank you.